Hello everybody, this is Sue Hynes. I'm coming at you from YogaSuTribe.com, and today the routine is the centerline routine from Yamuna. This is super for establishing midline energy, establishing your hips, the distance of your proper distance of your hips, the proper location of your femur bones up into the hip sockets, establishing proper foot positioning, really grounding, rooting, teaching the body about the importance of creating a base in the legs and then rising from the base up. And it's great for strengthening, toning, lengthening the adductors of the legs. So super good for when you're talking about doing 360 leg routines. This is a great routine for the inside of your legs. All right. So we're going to start off today with using silver. Ideally, you can use gold if it doesn't push your legs out too much, or you can use pearl if you're small and you have smaller frame. So really any ball that keeps your hips in proper distance. You don't want the legs, shooting out wider than your hips. Okay? So pop up, come to standing. We're going to go ahead and put the ball way up high, up, right up against the pubic bone. Make any necessary adjustments that you need. And go ahead and get your feet established, all right, into a proper distance. Okay, so you want your feet hip distance apart. You want to start bearing in on the ball. Toes are forward. You're going to line the edges of the outer edges of your feet up. So don't worry about keeping the inside edges of your feet lined up, but rather the pinky toe side edge. Go ahead and line those up best you can. We're going to, look down, and your knees, if you bend your knees, they're tracking over the second and third toes. Okay, the second and third toes, big toe is 1, the toe next to it's 2, the next one's the third, fourth, and then the pinky toe is the 5th toe. All right, so just bend your knees and track your knees right over the second and third toe. And you're in pretty good shape there. Okay, hips over knees over ankles. And then go ahead and start to lift your toes, lower your toes, lift your toes, lower your toes. Spread your toes out. Begin to squeeze in. You can shift your weight one side to the other. Really get your foundation. Feel your heels. Bend your knees, straighten, establish, squeeze in, belly firms in. Inhale, let's get started. Inhale, arms up. Press, interlace the palms like so, and press the palms to the sky. I'm going to walk backwards just so you can see me a little better. All right, stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale again, squeeze in, maybe look up. And stretch, stretch. One more breath, inhale. Squeeze in, and exhale, palms come to the heart. All right, so we're just continuing to steady adduct, squeeze in on that ball. Let's come into forward fold. Forward fold here, don't lock the knees out, right? You want to have nice, soft knees, firm legs, soft knees. You can even pull your toes apart here. Take a chance if you can reach your toes. If you can't, don't worry about it. Spread the toes wide, establishing. Lift maybe the heels. Right, we just start to get awareness into the feet here. Inhale, round up to standing, chin at chest. Come on up, come on up, come on up. And then reach the arms up over the head. And then palms right to your heart. All right? Now we're going to move the ball. Take it, move it. Halfway between your pubic bone and your knees. Reestablish foot distance. Hip distance apart. Outer edges, pinky toe side edge of your feet are lined up. Toes forward. Lift the toes, lower the toes, lift the toes. Try to put the toes down individually. Bend your knees, tracking knees over second and third toe. And then stand right back up again. Push into the earth. Pull the belly in. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Squeeze in on the ball, squeeze in, and rise halfway. Keep squeezing in. Your whole leg's moving in as one unit. So not putting any more pressure into the ball here, right? You're still moving. You're still activating those legs in the lower legs. Stretch here. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. I'm just turning here just so you can get side view. Drop your head and breathe. Don't lock your knees. Rise halfway. Good. Bend your knees. Release the ball. Now we're bringing the ball right between the knees, little pads of the knees. Reestablish foot distance, parallel, toes forward. Squeeze in, come into a forward fold here. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Rising halfway, keep pressing in. Pressing in from the side of the legs into the ball. Exhale, fold. Round to standing. Bring the arms over the head. And prayer hands to the heart. Okay, now we move the ball right below the knee in that little indentation right above the calf. Walk in. Reestablish parallel feet. Squeeze in. This whole entire side of the leg squeezes in on the ball. Really working the legs here now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Squeeze in. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale. Squeeze in. Exhale, fold. So you're always keeping the legs active. Keeping the legs active. Release the ball. Now you're halfway between knee and ankle. Reestablish. Whole lateral side of the legs are squeezing in. Really getting a great workout here, pushing through the feet, straightening your legs, strong inhale, exhale, fold. Squeeze in. Inhale halfway. Exhale, keep squeezing in. One more, inhale and exhale. Try not to lock back. Try not to push back through the back of the knees. It's really tempting to lock these knees, right? Keep your knees kind of soft here. Keep the joints nice and pliable and supple. And use your bones to squeeze in. Softer. The joints are just there for mobility, not for stability, right? We're working the muscles and bones for that. All right, let's move the ball. Now we're going to push the ball to the floor. The ankles, squeeze in, squeeze in. Now you're really toning the ankles. So squeeze in. Your tibia bones are squeezing in, your fibula bones, squeezing in. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, prayer hands right here, squeeze in. Here's a bonus for the feet, right? And we're also working to not collapse the ankles. So we don't want to roll the ankles out here. We're going to squeeze them in and establish a nice alignment of ankle bones in line with knees. And then here's a bonus for the feet. Feels so good. It helps to, cue the arches to lift. Take your one foot and slide it down and catch the flesh with the ball, the rubber part of the ball. And then take the other foot, slide it down, catch the flesh, lifting the arch flesh up. And then you're really on the lateral side of your feet now. And you're squeezing and trapping the ball. This just feels good. Squeeze in, pressing down to the lateral side of your feet. Just hang out here for a couple of breaths. You can hold the ball. Keep taking your feet and dragging them down the side of the ball. This is really just a great, nice stretch for the arch. And then you can step off and walk it out. And that is centerline routine. Do that anytime. Before yoga, after yoga, before you do any kind of a workout. It really helps to establish the core and the center line of the body, which is really where everything comes from, right? All the strength, all the breath. All right, see you next time.